And just tell me, what are your thoughts about Springbok Rugby at the moment?
Yeah, we ended the season last year on high, so this is a new season ahead. So we have to start the preparation with the first alignment camp, and there's one around the corner again. So it's definitely a hectic season that's ahead. I think there's more, or it's probably going to be the season with the most games I've been involved in the past. So it's going to be a tough year ahead, but definitely working for 2027.
Your thoughts on the bomb squad and what it's done for rugby and the Springboks, of course.
Yeah, I also saw that article earlier this morning. Definitely for the Springboks, it's a strength of us. We've got very good depth in the side, so we're quite fortunate about that. And as a player, you're fortunate because you get a lot of game time as well, and you get the opportunity to prove yourself. So for us, it's definitely a strength of us, and we're definitely going to build on it.
And for you personally, what does it mean to have played in 2 Rugby World Cups and walked away with the trophy? I mean, do you ever have to kind of pinch yourself?
Yeah, it's special. I've always got the saying, before everything happens, before everything goes well, or when everything goes bad or south, you've got to stick to your line. You have to decide who you are beforehand and stick to that. You can't change when things goes well, and when it goes bad, change again. So you've got to be the same person through the ups and downs. So that's a philosophy that I'm living by, and yeah, I'm happy with that.
Do you think with Rassie being a forward himself, it gives you an advantage coaching the forwards?
Yeah, Rassie understands the game. I wouldn't say being a forward, just him played the game in the past. He understands what works and what doesn't work, and of course, the way he looks at the game is completely different than anyone else looks at the game. And it's quite exciting to play under him, and we're fortunate to have him in the system at the moment.
And that's the thing about Rassie. It's all about innovation. He's coming up with ways to kind of outsmart the opposition. He's been called a rugby genius. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, definitely. Like you can see, when he started coaching, he always thought outside the box. He thinks outside the box with his plans and always comes with something different. So that's a really good thing, and especially to take that into international rugby, where you don't get boxed in and the stress gets to you. And sometimes you go and just look out in front of you. And what he does well, he puts himself outside the box and look outside the box. So that's definitely a strength of him and the Springboks.
And you've got a busy season coming up. Just your thoughts on the coming season?
Yeah, like I said earlier, it's going to be a lot of games, tough games, starting off with the Barbarians and then ending on a very tough international tour. And then again, working on to 27, it's going to be tough and building more squad depth, especially with we've got a few guys injured at the moment, so it's going to be quite challenging as well.
And what are your personal goals for basically the season and the rest of your career?
Now, my personal goals is to get healthy and fit and to be at my best that I can be, and then for the further careers, take it year by year. Don't want to think too far ahead, but of course, like I said, 27 World Cup is the end goal, but small steps at a time.
Thank you very much, and best of luck for the coming season.
Thank you.